kitchen. For today's recipe, we're going to be doing chocolate fudge brownies. Okay, so for the ingredients, we're using 2 sticks of butter, which is the same equivalent as 1 cup, 2 1/4 cups of sugar. I know it seems like a lot of sugar, but we are using unsweetened cocoa, so it's going to even out. 4 large eggs, 1 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa, and this is a brand that I like to use, which is a Hershey's Cocoa 100% cacao. We're doing 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, a cup and a half of flour, and then 2 cups of semi-sweet and sweet chocolate morsels. Okay, I like to mix it, so I'll use a cup and a cup of semi-sweet and sweet morsels for the remainder. So let's get started. Okay, we are going to start by melting the butter. Now we got to be really careful. We want to melt it. We don't want to burn it. And we want to get it to a heated consistency. We do not want to boil it or let it bubble. So after it starts melting, once we have it all liquidy, we will add the sugar to it. Okay guys, so the butter has been on the stove for approximately 5 minutes. It has heated up, it is completely melted, and once it's at this consistency, we're gonna start adding the sugar to it. Make sure you're mixing it well. So you stir it. And like I said, we don't want it to bubble up. We don't want it to boil. We are doing this in the lowest setting, lowest heat setting. And we just want it to heat up and melt and get a glossy, shiny finish, like a shimmer. So we keep mixing so that it doesn't stick or burn. But we do want it well heated. Okay guys, so while the sugar is caramelizing, we are gonna start blending the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna do the 4 eggs. We're gonna mix them until they have a fluffy texture to them. And once they have a fluffy texture, then we're gonna start adding the remainder of the ingredients. Okay, so the eggs are mixed and they're fluffy. I will turn this off so that you can hear me and you can see how fluffy they are. So this is a mixture that you want to do. Once they're like this, we're gonna start adding the rest of the dry ingredients along with the wet ingredients. So we will add the salt, the baking powder, the vanilla extract, and the cocoa powder. Okay, mixing it well. Once we have a consistency and it mixes well, we'll start adding the flour a little bit at a time. Okay, so we're done mixing the ingredients. As you can see, it's a thick consistency with the chocolate. Our sugar and butter mixture is hot and it's ready. This is the way that it's supposed to look once it's completed. And we're gonna put this in there, mix it well. As soon as we're done mixing this, we'll start adding the flour and then the chocolate morsels. I guarantee you, these are gonna be amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding the flour a little bit at a time, and I know I'm gonna make a mess, so I'll put this back on. I can already smell it, and you smell a really rich chocolatey consistency. And now we're adding the morsels. And remember, it's 2 cups of morsels. Little at a time. Okay, you guys, so the mixture's mixed. As you can see, this is the batter. I've already scraped the sides off, and this is the consistency that you have right here. So we're gonna pour this into the baking pan. I've already greased it with a little bit of butter. We're gonna put it in here. We're gonna spread it, and we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so I've already poured the batter into the tray. I've spread it completely. Notice how thick. Don't worry about it not being a loose consistency. It's supposed to be this thick. We're gonna set it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes, and it's gonna have a smooth texture. So as long as it's not raw, it can be smooth and milky once it's done. Okay. There. Hey you guys, welcome back. So the brownies are already done. They were in the oven for approximately 30 minutes. I've already inserted a knife, and as you can see, it comes out pretty clean. You can see the nice crisp consistency on top, but they're really, really moist on the inside. One thing that I added that I forgot to tell you guys before I closed out the video was walnuts. It's a preferred choice for myself. I put walnuts in there, and then I'll sprinkle a bit of confectioner sugar on top, and you have some amazing, amazing brownies. You can also eat them with ice cream, vanilla ice cream. That tops it off even better. Okay, so I hope you guys like it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and continue watching. And the ingredients will be down in the description below.